Welcome to Gotta Try DIY. My name is David, and I'm just an average homeowner guy. I am not a licensed contractor or anything like that, but I have owned homes before, so I've done a lot of my own handyman work. And I recently just bought a house in Las Vegas about 6 months ago, and it's about 20 years old, so there's a lot of work to be done, and I've been doing things and fixing things and replacing things, and I thought, hey man, might as well just record this so you guys can see some things that maybe you can do as the average person, average Joe, average guy, or even a woman. A lot of women do all their own home repairs. So again, I'm not a professional, so I do make mistakes, and I'm gonna keep those on video because sometimes they're funny, and warning, there may be some cussing involved because sometimes it's very frustrating taking care of things. So today, this is my first video for this channel, and I do appreciate you stopping by. If you want to see more home improvement, do-it-yourself kind of stuff, I even do other types of projects and other things with technology and whatnot, but it's all do-it-yourself type of thing. Please hit the subscribe button and the little bell to be notified when I upload more videos. I do have a philosophy: is why pay someone to do something when you can do it yourself? But there's a little caveat. Sometimes there are times and places and areas that you do need or should pay a professional to do it. Example, I just had a water heater replaced. That was such a big job with permits and codes and things and gas lines and that kind of stuff. I actually had a home warranty, so it actually covered most of the water heater replacement. We did call a professional to do it. I decided not to do that. I tried to fix it myself. I tried to do little things, testing and doing stuff, but I didn't want to touch it. So I did hire a professional for that. And if there's any major electricity issues, I do hire a professional for that. I can change outlets and put ceiling fans in and stuff like that. But today I am replacing my kitchen faucet. That's why I'm here in the kitchen. You can see there, I'm gonna get you some close-ups of this, but I got this really old faucet over here that doesn't move and swivel and all that kind of stuff, and I'm going to replace it with that one right there, which is a brand new nice chrome single unit kind of thing. It's going to be really cool. A little over $100 for that, and I did have to get some tools, but I'm going to go over those again in just a minute. So if you want to see what it takes to replace a kitchen faucet, then stay tuned. And I do have some challenges because under the sink there is a water filtration system. They call it a reverse osmosis. There's a lot of filters, and there's this huge tank, and I have the garbage disposal, and there's like lines going everywhere to all that stuff, plus the dishwasher. So I've never dealt with that before. This is going to be kind of new, and I did notice that one of the shutoff valves is missing the handle, so I'm gonna have to use some tools for that. But anyways, let's take a look at what it takes to install a kitchen faucet. And again, there may be some cussing involved, and I hope to have all the tools and parts that I need. If not, you and I are gonna have to run, or I'm gonna have to run to the home improvement store, Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever, to get some parts. We'll see. Hopefully we will not need to do that. Okay, that's enough. I'm sorry. That's a long little intro to it, but let's go ahead and dig in and see what we have. Oh yeah, I'm going to be using my little GoPro here to go under the sink with me, and I'll talk you through that, and let's do it. Let's roll up our sleeves and get dirty. Let's go. Here's a close-up of what I am replacing. It has a little thing here, but this one-piece unit, it really doesn't. To try to turn it to this other side of the sink is just like impossible. It's crazy. It's got the handle here for the water, and this has got a sprayer thing, which is, oh here, I'm gonna turn it on. And then it like sprays like crazy. So I can use this for the sink, but it's just kind of nasty. It's old, it's nasty. This here is for the dishwasher. This is the little drain thing. Looks like that needs to be fit. Oh, we got that. And then this here is the water filtration system to clean water, and then a little soap dispenser, which is not full. We usually just do that. So that is what I am replacing. And this is what I'm replacing it with. It says Flow Classic. This is a really nice chrome, big faucet thing here. It's got a pull down handle where the sprayer part of it goes. It pulls down stuff. We're gonna open this up and take a look at that in just a minute and so forth. But I did open this up ahead of time and looked at the instructions. And the instructions say you need a screwdriver and a crescent wrench. That's it to install this. I have a couple different sizes here just in case what's needed. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the bigger one, but these are some basic tools that I have. I did live in an apartment for about 4 years, so I got rid of all my tools that I had as a homeowner when I sold my last house. Now that I'm in the new house, I had to go buy a whole bunch more new tools because I didn't have them. So those are what I have there. Now, getting the other faucet out may be a challenge. I wasn't sure. So I did get this type of wrench. It's a basin wrench. And has a nice long handle. This swivels, you can go left, right, whatever. And it's nice because you can get, from down here and get something, a nut that's all the way up at the top. Very useful. I had this before I sold the house and all the tools. So I wanted to pick this one up to help get underneath there and get those nuts and things out. But when the water heater guy was here, he recommended, and I told him what I was going to do, he recommended getting this type of a faucet change out tool, a basin wrench, and it's got all kinds of different shapes and sizes, and it does like 20 different types of things, all different kinds of wrenches, or size of nuts and so forth. So I did buy this just in case if I need to get up in there and use this type of tool to get the old faucet out. Again, I don't need this really for the new one because it's super simple. You'll see that in a minute. But I did get this. This was about 20 bucks. This one's about 12 to 13, maybe up to $16 or so. This one here was about $13, and I'm going to keep them in the packages because if I don't need them, then I'll just take them back. And I also got a slip wrench type of thing because I didn't have one, and this also is very useful for some large nuts and so forth. But some of the other things that I do have, of course, is a little bucket, a little pan here, a little bucket, because when you undo the faucets and the supply lines, sometimes they drip. So it's nice to have something to catch water in so you don't get underneath the sink all wet. And of course, a little LED flashlight. But I also have these little LED things here, which is kind of cool. I had them kind of from my office. They're automatic. They're battery controlled, and they have a little remote to it. Well, or you can just hit the button and so forth. So I'm going to put some light. Looks like the battery's running low on that one. Light up inside the cabinet so I can see what I'm doing. And when I take my GoPro down in there, you will be able to see what I'm doing as well. So far those are kind of pretty much the only tools. The other thing I have is this big, it's like a seat cushion, but I use it for kneeling because you'll be kneeling on the floor quite a bit, and also for my back because I'm going to be with my head sticking inside the cabinet, and it's kind of uncomfortable. So it's always good to have a little something like this. You can put towels down or a little pad of some kind so you don't get hurt, because I'm old. I'm doing this stuff and I'm old. Anyway, so that is that. Now let's take a look underneath the cabinet to see what I'm looking at. Water filtration system. There's like 3 different filters there, and then 3 more things up here. And there's, of course, you see several wires, tubes going around, all kinds of stuff. There's a plug-in back there. Now this tank has to do with this water system as well, and I'm gonna have to get that out. That there is the garbage disposal, and we'll come up into here, and look, there is the water shutoff valve. That is the cold. The cold is usually on the right, and the hot is usually up on the left, up in there. And I say usually because who knows, when people build these things, you want to test it out just to make sure. But you can see here that there's no handle on top of this valve, so I'm going to have to shut this off with using pliers and so forth. There's another plug in there that's for the dishwasher. More hoses and hoses and hoses. There's hoses everywhere. Let's see, going they're like going everywhere in here. So the idea is I have to get in here and unhook the supply lines, the water supply lines to the faucet, and get that faucet out. There's some connectors up there, some nuts that I have to remove. And usually the best way to do that is to climb into the cabinet, and I can't do that with this here. So I am going to try removing this. This is just sitting in here, so I should be able to remove that and climb in. So let's give that a shot and see what happens. All right, let's see what's going on here. This table's all the way here. Look at that. Okay, that wasn't too bad. The first thing you really got to do is turn the water off before you start doing anything. So I'm going to dig inside there with some pair of pliers and see if I can get the water turned off at the cold. And then the hot does have a handle on it, so hopefully that will work. And let's see how that goes. Let's try getting in this way. And no water coming out. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Now, the next step is to get the supply lines off. So, I'm going to take my bucket, I got my bucket, and put it under there because it might be leaking. And let's take a look and see what the supply lines are going from here. So this one here, back. You can follow this gray one all the way up to the sink up there. So I need to remove that easily. I got the right tool for it. I should be able to. I got it. I think I got it, yes. And the nuts off, I mean. But it's a compression fitting. Here we go. It just shoves right in. All right. Okay, so far so good. I got that one off. I gotta get this plastic piece off. It looks like there's a ring holding it in. If I pull that, hopefully all that will come down. And then I can figure out how to take that apart, because it all has to come out. Part of the challenge is when these faucets that are in here that are old and you don't know how they come in, you don't have the instructions or anything, you have to figure out how to do it. Oh, shit, there it goes. And where's my bucket? Okay, well, since I can't tell how to get this apart, I've never used this kind before, so I've never seen it. I'm gonna use some scissors and just cut the hose. Try to. Oh, there you go. Hey, where's my bucket? More water. There we go. A little more water. Keep towels with you. This undone from underneath. And the hose. Now I can get that out. All right, that's one. Now I gotta get those other two pieces out. So let's give that a try. Here's what I gotta take out. This and this one here. I gotta get those two out. I am stuck under the sink. Ah, my back hurts. All right, let's see if I get this. Here. You know, all those guys on YouTube that make it look real easy, yeah, it's pretty much bullshit. It's especially when you got a garbage disposal and all these tubes and all this kind of stuff and a super small cabinet and a fat old man. You know, it's not as easy as they make it look. This is real. This is an average guy just doing this. I'm gonna do it though. You just hang out and wait. We'll see how long it takes, but I'm gonna do it. Just gotta get the right tools. That makes a big difference. So, anyways, guys on YouTube showing you how to do it. It's crap. This is reality. All right, let's get back to work. I'm gonna open it. I'm opening this thing. Easy with the right tools, right? That's what they say. Open up the damn package. Okay, I want to see if this thing works up there. We're gonna find out here in just a second. Instructions with it. Let's see, will this work? Let's get a grip on it, hopefully. Here, I'm trying to get this nut off, or this nut off. Those are the two things I gotta get off. So far, none of my tools are able to do that. I can't get a grip on it enough to get it loose. This thing is so tight. I don't know what to do, and this tool is supposed to be able to go up in there and grab it, but it doesn't. And this one, I go up and grab it, or it doesn't. None of the inserts work. This basin tool is a worthless piece of crap to me right now. And I can't seem to get it with my other tools. Specialty basin wrench is supposed to be able to do that as well. It's supposed to be able to grab on to the slip spot off. Oh yeah, come on baby. Okay, I took a little break, a little lunch break, and really went online to see if there was any tricks on it, and everybody that shows how to replace faucets and how to use these basin tools and all that, none of them have that big brass nut that I have. None of them. So I'm on my own. I'm going to try taking out the garbage disposal, at least some of the hoses here, to see if I can get myself some more room in there, because I think it's just a leverage. It's just getting in there, getting the leverage to unbolt it. Only thing I could do. So I'm going to give that a shot and see how it goes. Let's continue on working. Man, this is tight. I got this. Maybe I'll try spraying with some WD-40. What do you think? All right, yeah, let's go for that. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, I didn't sure this is going out. Now that I got that faucet out finally, let's take a look at the new one. Oh yeah, the other thing I forgot to add in here is the Teflon tape. We're gonna need that. Okay, instruction manual, card, receipt. The instruction manual actually has pictures on things, so it's real easy to follow along. It's got a box of things. You've got the weight for the little spout, and this is the lock washer nut thing that goes up underneath. Held on by 2 screws. That's it. Not that big kind of bolt nut thing that gave me problems. These are screws. That's it. A couple screws, some washers. Came with this little thing here, which I looked through the manual and I have no idea what it's for. So I'm not sure what I need that for yet. Okay, and the faucet. Oh, also this faucet is a single faucet, meaning single hole faucet. That goes in there. Okay. So it just goes in through one hole, but of course I have 3 holes here. So what they do give you is a plate here, like this, that will go over all 3 holes and cover those other 2 holes up that I don't need. I don't know, can you see that right there? There. And then this goes through the middle like that. And so that's the faucet. That looks pretty pretty. And the ends, and this has got a little thing for that to go into. So that's what it looks like here. I'm going to read the instructions again to find out step by step on what to do and how to put this all together. So let's get with it. Okay, I think I got it all plugged in. I think I got it all in. Definitely didn't take as long to put it in as it was to take the other one out, but I gotta turn the water on and see if it leaks. Okay, I gotta hook up the garbage disposal now too. Make sure that's back on. Right, so, well, it's on, but it's just the hoses and stuff I took off out of the way. So let's get to it.
Looks like no leaks. Okay, so back is hot, forward is cold. That would be in the middle. There's a button right there for pause. You have to hold it to pause it. It moves over, moves over. Alright. Are you leaking? There, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it.
Okay, there you have it. I finished the installation of the new faucet. As you saw, the old one is a pain in the butt. A lot of times to get out, the newer ones going in are a lot easier. It's real hard when you're cramped up in there, but you know, you gotta try the DIY, or if it doesn't work out, you pay someone to come and do it for you. But faucets is something that everybody should be able to do. If you have the time, a couple hours of your time or more, sometimes you have to get special tools. But if I could do it, just an average guy, homeowner, then you can do it, whether you're a woman or a man. You just gotta be willing to crawl underneath the sink and get tight places and swear a lot. But anyways, it's done. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell when I put up, so you're notified when I put up more videos. I got a lot of projects to do still. I got some irrigation stuff to do outside, a lot of things. So, you know, we'll have more videos up for sure. So thanks again. Have a great day and do it yourself because it's rewarding, and now it's time for a beer. All right. See you guys next time.